Yo guys, welcome to my Trails of Cold Steel walkthrough for April the 25th. To start, we'll just accept the 2 new side quests that we got and then we'll continue on with the story. So after that story part happened, we want to go to the market and see what's going on down here. So after that cutscene, we'll go to the orbital factory and we're just going to get a few upgrades. So I just ended up mainly putting poison on Alyssa and HP plus to Elliot just so he had a little bit of beef to him. He was a little bit squishy, so we just wanted to prevent him from getting one shot. And then I got Forte as well for Laura, but it's not really needed because she gets it when she levels up her weapon quartz thing. And get hit for her as well. I might have forgot to equip it, but I find she misses a lot, so the hit will really help with that as well. So here's me doing my stuff to my characters. I didn't do a whole lot because I didn't have a whole lot to socket in it yet. I'm still kind of hoarding all my materials until I get big upgrades. That's what I tend to do with these games. If you want to buy more stuff, go for it. You can always just farm your stuff back by killing monsters out in the wild. So after that, we need to sell some of the stuff that we have as well. So the Sepith Mask, sell all this because you're going to need that money to buy some accessories to help make later fights a lot easier. They're kind of expensive, so you're going to want to sell them all. Like I said, if you need more of those, just go out and farm monsters. They drop them all the time. It's pretty much what they're there for, is to give you your Mira. So now we're going to head to the marketplace and talk to this girl here and accept her quest for the Lost Wallet. And then we're going to want to buy some stuff from her as well. You only need 3 of these, not 4, because we end up getting one out of a chest. So that'll save you some money as well. So once we're done talking to her, we're going to run up here to the train station and keep the quest going for the Lost Wallet. So this will trigger a cutscene. And then once we're done that, we're going to head to the inn and talk to the inn owner here. And then after that, we're going to turn around and exit the inn. And then head to the marketplace and talk to one of the story quest merchants and listen to what he has to say. Now we're going to run around behind and then we're going to talk to the guy sitting at a table first. He's going to progress the Lost Wallet quest. Once you talk to him, then you can talk to the other merchant. And then pick the bottom one here, the Provincial Army, to get an extra academic point. After that, we're going to go talk to the market manager and get the side quest thing to kill the monster. That's on the road, so just talk to him and ask him about the monster. And once you're done that, we're going to run back out the door here. So now we're going to go across the way here and talk to the guards to progress the main story. After that cutscene, we're going to go over to the chapel and we're going to talk to a girl on the bench. So talk to her, then we're going to run in the chapel and finish the Lost Wallet quest. So you get that item, Lost Wallet completed. So once we're done that, we're going to go and talk to the drunk guy. Then once we talk to him, we're going to head out here and get the little side quest monster guy. So we're going to stick to the left here because the monster's just to the left here. So we're going to do some equipping here as well. We're going to put those accessories on that we bought. We don't need them for this fight, but we might as well get them all done now. So I switched white glasses and put them on Laura because she's going to do more damage than Reen, and this monster blinds, so those will protect her from being blind. I use Reen more to white buff everybody for this fight. So make sure you put citrus bottle and white glasses on everybody. You will have one less citrus bottle, so once we loot it later, then you'll have to put it on your character. So this boss fight's not too bad. The only thing you have to worry about is when he casts his arts like he's doing right now. It does a big area of effect and hits all your guys for 850-ish that are in that area. So try to interrupt it with Autumn Leaf Color. He'll do like a physical attack as well that just hits you for like 400 or 500. And he'll do a tornado attack which will blind your character when it gets hit with it, unless they're immune to blind. For my strats here, I just used Elliot to buff everybody with his HP thing. I used Fire Arrow to try to inflict burn. I'm not sure if burn works on this boss. And with Elliot, don't forget to scan him as well to get it into your monster log for the achievement later on in the game. And then with that, I just picked away at him. One thing to note, just watch like the side. The first time I did this fight, he must have healed like twice, like his full HP. He had 2 HP 50s and like a bunch of 10s. I was just getting really unlucky with it, so just keep an eye out for that and try to like move your guys' turns around by casting spells or using your S-break or something. But other than that, this fight's pretty simple. So once that fight's over, we want to head up into the farmhouse. So here's the path to get over there. Just stick to the left and you should get there. This wolf will probably attack you each time. I could never get by him. He always just seems to catch up. I actually used an S-break just to kill him real quick there, because it was an annoying fight when you get ambushed. So once we get to here, we want to run into the farmhouse because there's going to be a collectible item that we need in there. So the farmhouse will just be to the right here. Just set up in here and talk to the guy that's putting all the dishes away and you'll get another collectible item. So we get the Red Moon Rose Chapter 3. So after that, we want to leave here and head up towards the park for another cutscene into a new dungeon as well. Which I kind of like this dungeon. You got lots of good EXP in here. I found my guys got beefed up pretty good in here as long as you fight everything. And I figured for having money and stuff, it would be good too, just to get a little bit of to pad the bank account a little bit. So when we get here, you want to rest. Just fill up all your guys' HP and magic points and stuff. Now we got to get to scanning again. So we want to scan every single monster in here, like each type, not every monster itself, to get it towards the log. And then you can destroy these crates as well and get like small items from it. So we're just going to head up here, and then we want to take the first left, and then here's another fight here. And then we're going to scan him and kill him.
Analysis complete.
So after that, we want to head up towards the chest. So this will be the first chest, number 1 on the small map there. So it'll be a mushroom boss here, and then you can get the crates. And then grab the chest. Next we want to head towards number 2 for the Curia Bomb, which is just around the corner here. And then we want to head to the other treasure with the citrus bottle. When you get that, make sure you equip it on the character that doesn't have one yet, because you're going to need it for the next fight, because the next fight can be really rough without it.
This way is a dead end.
Yeah, this park covers a lot.
So now we're just going to head to the exit here, and this will be the next fight that I'm talking about. Might as well get this crate. Probably nothing in it, but you never know. So we just want to keep going here, and then this will be the monster. So if you do not have this accessory on with this fight, what they're going to do is constantly, I think the status effect's called Faint. It's pretty much a stun for 3 turns, and every single one of their hits will stun you for 3 turns. So you'll literally be able to do nothing. I had that happen like when I was doing like my first playthrough of this, and it was pretty rough. So see how I resisted? These guys aren't that bad though, outside of that status effect. That's what makes them really like strong and hard. So what I do is I just buff everybody up and try to like AoE them down, because you still got to scan them as well for the achievement. And you can use Alyssa's flame arrow, and that can cause burn on them, which does quite a bit of damage when it ticks. It just doesn't get affected a lot. And I have poison on her as well, so it has actually a chance to do both. But other than that, this fight's pretty simple. Just get them scanned and then just beat them down. If you can get them all grouped up like this, after you get them scanned, you can use your S-break on them as well, and that will just make quicker work of them. But with these accessories, they turn from being really hard to just being really quite simple, especially if you've been killing monsters along the way. So that's pretty much it for this fight.
My turn. Analyzing enemy attack patterns. I've got it.
So once you're done that fight, we want to progress to the next screen. So on the next screen, we're just going to get some treasures, smash some crates, beat up some monsters,
Oh, there's a stream here.
and get a couple more scans that we need. So now we got 3 out of 5. So kill the mushroom guy and then get our Terra Bomb. So this next monster had both of the monsters that I still needed, but it might be random for you. This one's a little different because it's got like the little pincers, so for the blade pincer, and then there was a panda in there.
Analysis
You have to fight every random thing, as I've never seen a panda just like wandering around in the dungeon map. It's always just been in a fight. So once you scan everything, then we're good. We don't have to worry about those anymore. So now we're going to go and get the next treasure. And a couple crates here as well. Maybe that'll give us an item, probably not. So just kill the mushroom and then grab the chest here. So we got airstrike. And we're going to keep going here. And we're going to head up to number 3 and number 4. I think I mislabeled the map there, but we're going to get all the items anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to go to number 3 and get this ring. It's going to have one of those tough monsters there as well. Just, if you handled the fight before, you should be able to handle that one. It's not much different. Then we're going to grab the chest here. Now we're going to turn around, head over towards number 4. Kill the monsters along the way just to get some EXP and some currency. Grab the crates. So you get a little bit of Sepith too, which is okay. So Celestial Bomb, and then we're going to turn around and head towards the exit. So in the next zone, it's pretty straightforward. There's just a couple chests, but there's like a couple little tricks to these chests.
must be pretty far in now. I'd
A little bit
imagine
of
we're almost there.
trolls, I will say, that they put in the game. Should be rather interesting. So here we have a monster. I ended up fighting him, but just going to cut out of the videos. I've already killed him. Then you get the 2 chests. So when you get chests like this color, you're going to be ambushed by monsters when you open it. I cut the fight out, but it's pretty simple. Nothing any ordinary than the other one, just a lot of monsters in there. Just use an S-break to try to kill half of them and then just pick away at the rest. That's what I ended up doing. Made it pretty simple. So next we're going to go towards number 2. Get our Terra Bomb. And then we're going to head to number 3, which is going to have a whole whack of monsters around it. So you have to kill all the monsters before you can get to the chest itself. There's like 5 or 6 fights in there. In that little dinky area. Like, look at them all. You can see them right now. 5, I think.
Treasure chest.
And grab the chest. And now we're going to head to the exit of this area. Which is right up over here.
Oh, hey.
Then you can rest. I would advise to rest, maybe save your game here as well.
Must be in the most remote reaches of the park.
That sucks, you can't click on them when the dialogue's going. So give it a rest. If you want to buy some more orts, then you can do that too.
Watch out, guys.
So the first boss is pretty easy. These guys are really squishy. They don't hit really that hard. Just make sure you scan one and just kill them. They'll shoot your guys single target, and then they'll shoot your guys as an AoE as well. But other than that, this fight's really easy. I didn't have too much of a problem with it. Like I said, just make sure you scan them and you're good to go.
My turn.
So here's your detector,
Enemy attack patterns.
and boom, you're done. So just that, beat them down, and then we're good to go. For the second fight, it's a little bit harder. The boss is really tanky, but doesn't really move around too much.
My turn.
So the boss will come with 2 chiefs with it.
Shatter.
So I pretty much just focused down the chiefs and used Reen's S-Break as they got near them. And make sure you scan the boss as well to get it into your profile. So the boss pretty much only has 3 attacks. The first one is just a single attack that doesn't hit very hard. Maybe for like 500 or so. The second one, he'll do like a swipe attack that will hit all your group for about 600.
It's my turn.
And then I found when he gets around like half HP, he does like a pummel barrage attack that hits a single target for almost 2,000 damage. So just make sure that they're all topped up. I've only ever had him use that on Reen now. So I don't know if that's the only person he hits with it or what, but just make sure that, you know, you have Elliot's buff up that will give you more defense and regen, and then have like Reen's motivate and stuff like that. It just helps with the tankiness of the boss and everything. And then watch the side too to make sure he doesn't heal up. But other than that, this fight's pretty simple. Like I said, the hard part is the barrage pummel thing that he does. I don't know what it's called, but you'll know it when you see it. Once you're done this fight, then you'll get your chapter summary. If you've done everything correctly and got all your academic points, you'll hit an S rank on it. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe button. It'll help the channel out a lot. Thanks for watching and have a great day.